Okay, so this is a Dromaeosaurus. I'm using him as a backdrop. I'm going to talk about Beowolf, the medieval book. If you really look at Beowulf honestly and read it with an open mind, Beowulf is describing a monster that had short front arms that Beowulf tore off. By the way, the monster in it was called Grendel. And it terrorized the locals, and then the king of the Geats asked Beowulf to come and kill it, and he tore off one of its front arms, and it basically bled to death and died. Well, if you really read it, it sounds like they're describing a dinosaur. Now, the word dinosaur wasn't created until the mid-1800s. Throughout history, dinosaurs were called dragons. And I don't think it was a dromaeosaurus, so it was probably some other kind of theropod. This one isn't that terrifyingly tall. It's only approximately my height, although it did have the bite 3 times of a velociraptor. Anyway, read Beowulf, and when they talk about the monster, think dragon or dinosaur. And the Irish Chronicle also talked about a monster that kind of terrorized the area, and it had the head of a horse, and it had the large scale plate scales on its back, and 4 large what appeared to be iron nails on its tail. Well, if you keep that in mind, that describes a dinosaur you're all familiar with. Let's go down here. So remember, the head of a horse, plates on its back, and large spikes on the back of its tail. What does that come out to? Well, that's your friendly neighborhood stegosaur. And the Irish Chronicle was made up of several books. The Chronicles of Ulster. There was one actual book called the Chronicles of Ireland. And anyway, look that up. And this was around 500 AD when that was written. And then there was a village in France that was terrorized by a dragon that had 3 large spikes on its head and a giant body. And the village was called Narak, and they changed the name of it to commemorate the beast. And they still have a festival about it. Anyway, that one was probably one of these. So dinosaurs have always been with people. They're getting exceedingly rare. There's probably only maybe 1 or 2 in the Congo right now. I had one of my teachers was one of the ones mentioned in the Light newspaper that saw the pterodactyl in South Texas back in the 70s. You can look it up. It was in the San Antonio Light. I didn't know it at the time, but years later I found out she was one of them. And then check out timbosplace.com for more info. Thank you.